I'm not really sure. I feel like this weekly, right, with these gray animals, these sweet gray animals, so boring and yet so cute. I feel like there's like not a set way to win necessarily with this weekly. It's kind of just like scaling, very strong. A few summoners, totally reliable. I feel like it's just kind of like a normal thing, you know? You could do all the things. Minus the fact that, like, minus like trumpets and strawberries and toys and all of that other crap that is like an entirely different playstyle. But the basics are here, besides sniping. Now that I think about it, I think there might actually be like 0 snipers who are gray. Are there? Oh, it's Mosquito. He's saying, what about me, Mom? And I'm like, oh, son, you're the first child. You were the practice round. You're just a tier 1. I'm getting myself ready to take care of better and bigger things, you know? Attractive advisors, super auto streamers, naughty bones. Well, theoretically, I feel like we can't not do this. We are super auto streamers. We are streaming and we are superly automated. I, for one, run on batteries. Yes, I'm old school like that. I can't even Bluetooth charge or anything. That's not fair. You have colors. No, it's super not fair. You dingle. Well, honestly, I kind of forgot about the whole concept of selling chinchillas to get more money, but I wouldn't sell this man. Look, he's so cute and sad. I feel like if I did anything to make him even more sad, he would probably cry this entire forest into drought, you know? I could say it today, so I will, because the cookie, what is the cookie? But, like, a worse apple? That's my opinion, honestly. I like the ant, but I just feel like he's not very good. Maybe if he was cooler, I could like him more. I feel like the stats are not great. We do have 2 guns, though. We have 2 straight-up little gun people here. So that's a little helpful, but we have no abilities. It's gonna be fine today. The fact that you guys hit the same dude was kind of insane, with some sort of, like, twin syncing happened there. It was extremely fine. That one was extremely fine. I have literally no strategy coming up to this stream. I'm purely just being like, well, here are the animals as they see it. Toucan, you know, I think this might be the literal worst existence you've ever experienced. You've got salt and garlic, basically, and I don't even use those 2 things by default, let alone putting them on a toucan to spread the joy, so I kind of feel like you're kind of useless today. And it's not like there's even any weakness, so, like, you're not even able to replace anything. It's just no positives. You contain no positivity. So, okay, normally I take the health one, honestly. I'm gonna be smart and say that I don't care if any of these people stick around, so what's the point of giving them any health? The rabbit, on the other hand, I would accept. I accept you and you. You know what I've never done while playing Super Auto Pets, technically speaking? I've never run more than 2 rabbits before, but part of me is kind of like, what if you just had, like, 3 rabbits, and then 1 extra dude, and then a dude who you're scaling, you know? Like, 2 good units, mostly 1. We can go with the law of Pokemon, which says that the first time you played as a child, you used your starter for exclusively everything. And we could just choose 1 dude to be like, you're the king of the pack, you get all the rabbit food, and nobody else get any support. You are, in fact, the favorite child, and I refuse to change my mind. That's, like, fine. Technically speaking, I kind of wanted him to be the favorite child, but actually, technically speaking, this one should be. Because she's actually gonna stick around, theoretically. Sell 1 level 1 pet from your current tier as a 1/1. This is interesting, because technically speaking, this could be taken to the endgame. I mean, does it do level 3 when it gets to the endgame? Who are you, son? 1 level 3 from your current tier as a 1/1. That sounds horrendous, actually. Like, it's cool if you have an ability that is just cool at level 1, but as a 1/1, you might as well just, like, buy the original dude. I'd rather it come out as a 2/2 so that I can stack a dude on it and then have, like, a level 2 version with the stats of the extra dude. This guy is primed position to be carried to the late game and only at a level 2 pace. Now that we've discussed a whole lot of nothing, let's skip past that, because no, I don't actually want it. What, did you think I was actually interested in that man? Yes? This guy's kind of fun, because there is a little bit of scaling, but it's mostly in the late game, so the early game I'm not really super committed to. On the other hand, one strategy I have seen and have not tried. Elephant plus guinea fowl. In fact, I think it's so darn interesting that I'm gonna try it myself. It sucks that you boosted your brother there. I didn't really care about your brother, but that's fine. So we're hoping for an elephant, which theoretically should not be too challenging because I feel like they keep giving them to me and I don't even want them up to this point. But the fact that I want it now means I will not have one. Seems like it's something that could very well happen. Your team is a lot more colorful than mine purely because of their hats plus green backgrounds, but honestly, this background's so basic. And I'm not really sure if Super Auto Pets is at that point yet, in which I feel like there are games, right? Where everyone's like, I want to have the coolest and best thing. There's the elephant. Hurrah for us. And somebody should have this. It should be you. Such that you're like, for a little bit, you're like, okay, the coolest dude in town is the dude who has the coolest armor, the thing that's hardest to get, or the most expensive item. But then after a while, once everybody has all of the coolest things, it kind of just trickles into becoming like, okay, the actual coolest dude in town is the dude who has like 3,000 hours in this game and is using the basic skins for everything just because why not, you know? Having like an Overwatch League professional match with like top 500s and then people be out there using like basic X skins. And without even a specific requirement to be doing so. This is gonna be a decent dog. The skinny fella's gonna have to get more stats eventually, but I'm so sorry, Llama. You're only acting against your own team. You're double- oh, he's running double rabbit plus that guy. Kinda scummy. I feel no regret for what's about to go down here. I feel a little regret for the rabbits because I will admit bunnies are adorable. They're like my favorite animal. But excluding that fact, Llama, you could just frickin- what are you but like the cruel cousin of the alpaca? Alpaca better in every physical way. So, you're obviously not even supposed to be real. I could pill you for a level 2. That's not either of the things I want. I could save you and then pill you and hope you happen to be one of those guys. You're a good one-turn usage. This guy's also, you know what? Better than you, you. His stats are not nearly as good. But his heart and his battle prowess are so much better. Okay, so now that I've fought a second stork, I've kind of committed myself to having a level 2 stork. So this pill is going to be in my pocket for a hot second. Luckily, I don't really care for most of the early game stuff, so it's probably okay that I'm hogging half of the shop until that point. This one is not a positive. I would not describe this as insanely positive. That was a beautiful summon, thank you. Is that exactly what we needed? My god, son. No! Oh my god. So many things happened there, but it was fine. That spider coming out to save our world, Spider-Man, he do be coming when you least expect it. Everybody gets one, and that was my one from Spider-Man, thank you. You know what I do want? People leveling, that's what I want. Please give me one of this guy, like, really quick so I don't have to keep him. Here's the lame thing. I want to do this buy-sell because frickin' hot stats here, but like, what am I supposed to... this guy? I know that technically the Swan is like the worst dude on the team. He's not very good, he's giving us $1. But this guy, I don't like him as much. I simply do not. I don't like him nearly as much. You know, I'm just gonna get rid of him. He's like way better than you, and yet I love you more. Don't scale him, please. Either of these guys? Decent enough. Decent enough? None of you people are going to do anything. We take this guy. I can't even use this because he already has one. Unless I want to move the team around, which I don't, so congratulations, Radio, you get to do a thing. Swan of the fave, you can't get rid of it. He is the fave. Swan is everyone's favorite, right? They did like a vote on everyone's favorite animal from Super Auto Pets, and the answer was Swan. I think it's like, no matter what kind of like ability or strategy you most prefer to play in this game, everyone can admit that having more money, pretty useful. Swan, early game, looks pretty majestic, wears her hat correctly, doesn't even have ears that might be covered up by it, it all just kind of functions. Thank God you're just a baby dog. Thank God that was just a pupper, otherwise our dog would have maybe even gotten hurt. That would have been so sad. Yes. I feel like we have not been leveling fast enough. Is it because I'm hoarding this chocolate over here? No, I don't think so. A spider is decent. You are a temporary dude who can see- oh wait, you kill a tier 3? I was saving this pill for you, but maybe this is just one of these guys? Could be. Could be. You can't get scooted up. No, you can, because I've got this other spider. Congratulations, more frickin' spiders. This is way easier than trying to kill this guy, and I'm also gonna pass the level in which this guy's gonna matter in like one turn, so unless they give me a level and also a pill on like the same shop, it's not happening. Eee. This is a summoning squad. Can we handle this? I need this man to scale more. He's getting killed. Oof. Too much death in the picture? No, you have to kill him in one go. It's impossible. No. This is gonna have to be an insane spider. It wasn't physically capable. It would have had to have like 50 stats. The spider just comes out with like a 50-50 ostrich out of nowhere. Okay, so that happened. You know what else happened? Frickin' this with this guy? No, you suck. I actually like that unit, but not enough to keep him around today. It would be really cool if your herd ability actually, like, did things while we were sitting here, but it doesn't, so I skip it. Maybe. Maybe. Please let me to level this guy. Perfectly timed, thank you. And I don't have a level 3, so you do nothing, and I don't think I benefit anyone from really- I mean, I guess you could. But I'd rather have a chocolate. In which case, you know, I think- have I waited too long for this guy? I think probably White Tiger was definitely something that you could look at and be like, no, yeah, White Tiger. In front of that guy, that's freaking amazing. That's like a tier 4 or level 3 or something, which is not too shabby. And I'm not doing amazingly great, so you would think major change. But then you would also think, I'm not that smart. There's no way I would have thought of that ahead of time. And this guy's leveled now, so our dog potential is increased exponent- Kill your friend! Thank you, Jesus. He went and killed his friend for me, my very own self. Thank you, Tony, for the 100 cheer. Welcome, welcome. We have a freaking raven on the death, too. That guy witnessed his entire family die and didn't even freaking blink because his eye is always closed, like Snorlax style. I can respect that. We have food, you know, I was gonna be like, sweet freaking garlic. Love you, bro. But then I realized that he's just getting hit by one a bunch of times, so it's not gonna do anything. But this might. No, it's not. It's not really gonna do especially anything either. I guess you, because you're closer, congratulations, you have, become cooler than you were a second ago. Kind of a hard thing to do. Yes, and goodbye. I would love to do this. But this is more scaling today. What do you do? Spend trumpets, gain oh, well. I've never run this man, and he actually does something with something we're doing. A little expensive, I will admit, but theoretically scaling is supposed to happen at some point. Currently we just have this frickin' penguin, which while he is scaling, he's kind of like a baby scaling, he's kind of like a kindergarten scaler. I'm looking for seniors here. Seniors who are about to become juniors again when they go to college. I know that's kind of like a sickle thing, but right now they're seniors. And they're gonna ride that high for at least 2 semesters. No! No, it's fine. These guys have so much scaling. People on the subreddit have been saying that the way to win this weekly is just to get as many huskies as you can physically fit on your team. I ran a husky for a little bit, but honestly, not insanely impressed. 2 of these dudes, my dear. For your senior slide. Slide down to being a frickin' junior? Damn right. They get too cocky. You get too cocky being a senior in high school. You gotta be a small fish in a big-ass pond soon. I think Poodle is better than Husky. But like I think it's specifically because this weekly, the tools all stink. They're hot garbage. You know what? I was bashing on Toucan 5 seconds ago because his cereal kind of mid, but honestly, him plus the Husky maneuver is full, it's 3 people statting, plus you could give everyone garlic anyway. Which, again, garlic is not like a major thing here. There's just too much scaling for it to super matter, but it's definitely, there's the potential. There is potential there. I need to let go of the swan at some point. I'm just emotionally, like, I'm having a really hard time. Ugh, gross. I say that because I don't like playing the beluga whale, but it did do some good things for us yesterday, so I feel like I maybe should like it a bit more than I do. I don't need to get rid of the swan, but I've never run the wildebeest, so I feel like in the name of happy, in the name of just feeling joy or something. This man, I can't see. Oh, thank God. I thought it, like, messed with me or something. I could feed this guy a garlic and have him eat a white tiger for the reason of non-existent, but I think I won't, interestingly enough. We're doing double wildebeest. He has no stats, and he is getting no stats. To be fair, literally the only statage I have experienced is this penguin. But I think coconut armor can physically be amazing sometimes. That super sucked. It's okay. You only exist to give him food. He doesn't really have a lot of, no, he needs to be able to do that twice. Okay. We're almost gonna die. Death, it is upon us. I say nay. Nay. Here's this guy. And you know what my opinion on this guy is? He's just technically better than Penguin because I have 3 dudes who could use him. Please give me levels. Here's the poodle. 6, 5, 3, 3. This is doing the same thing as this guy. These are the same guys right now. With the exception of that I can put tools on people if I want now. Here's the also problem. I want this to happen, so I'm gonna do it. I need to feed this man at some point so he's not just being a useless friend, but I don't have anyone I want him to eat. This guy is king of the universe? Okay. The elephants plus the guinea fowl, it was working great. It's not working great anymore. I should probably pivot off of it, but I feel committed at this point. I just want them to give me something I can freeze that I can realistically feed to this guy and be happy about it. Not even a pizza. It's not even gonna be a pizza. None of you are cool. Give me some cool and fun dudes. How about less, like, lame people? Could be nice. Too much hydration. Gonna freaking die about it. No! People keep killing my elephant too quick. Honestly, I don't blame myself. I never do. I can't do wrong if my opinion is that I can never do wrong. You know, from my perspective, therefore it's true. But I will admit, I feel like if I had gotten a little bit more scaling a little earlier, could have been cool for these folkies. I gave him a chance. Which was honestly crazy, because guinea fowl, he's on a thin frickin' line for being a gray animal. This is absolutely brown. He doesn't even have like a speck of gray on his body. This is brown and he is a trick.